Well, hello everyone. Happy Thursday. Good morning. Good morning. And welcome to this week's episode of When Life Needs a Detox. My name is Carol White, and I am your life detox strategist. Now, most of you that follow me are probably wondering where I am because normally we go to Facebook. We're Facebook Live all the time. Unfortunately, we have some issues with Facebook. So we're now going to start streaming live from YouTube. This is my very first YouTube live video, and I am so excited. And for those of you that can join me or will be joining me, I'm glad you're here. But we're going to continue on as if we have an audience of 50,000 in the stadium. Listen, I want to thank everybody over the weekend for sending me prayers and well wishes. As you followed my page, I had two very bad falls this weekend. I spent a lot of time at the emergency room. But the good thing is, I broke nothing. I didn't rip any muscles. I didn't have any fractures, no hairline fractures, no nothing. But I am sore, very sore. And I've got a lot of bruising and some swelling. And part of me didn't want to do this today, but I decided that it was necessary and that I was going to do it. And I think, oh, wait, we don't have good sound. We don't have a good level of sound. That's not good. Okay, forgive me. I'm so sorry, but I had to make sure that there was sound. Now, we've got a couple of things to cover before I get started. Number one, with hosted by Vanessa Collins, entitled Real Talk About Real Love. I am going information to share with you. I'm going to leave the website on in the feed because I would love for you guys to attend. It will be worth your while. I do believe you need to register, so I'm going to leave that website address up for you guys so you can go over, register, sign up. The ladies and I all have free gifts for you for attending. So make sure you sign up, make sure you register. Come on over, sit with us, talk with us. It's going to be a great time. Second thing is March 14th, I am going to be again on a panel at the fourth annual Books and Brunch Gala presented by author Daryl Harvey. The address is going to be 4859 South Wabash. You must buy tickets for this. I will leave the Eventbrite uh, information for you in the feed as well. But guys, this has been such a tumultuous first 2 months for me. Health wise, it's a little shaky, but other than that, it's been so wonderful. It has been so eye opening and uplifting for me that I don't regret anything that's occurred. And that being said, let's get right to today's topic. And that is family conflicts, easily created, not so easy to fix. The death of Kobe Bryant, his daughter, and the 7 other passengers that died with him brought an onslaught of opinions and criticisms, as did his memorial service. The latest point of contention has been the failure to mention Kobe Bryant's mother, father, and sisters, during the service by those who paid tribute to him, albeit that was not true. I have to confess something here. These discussions brought up latent feelings I have concerning my family. Don't get the wrong idea. I love my family. I do. But there are some negative incidents and occurrences that have stayed with me. Now, family can be such a wonderful blessing. They will love you, support you, build you up when the world beats you down. And then there's the reverse side of the coin. This is when they berate, demean, and diminish you to the point you lose your voice and your identity. When you're abused physically, mentally, and emotionally to the point that you just want to disappear. And when you make mention of the abuses, you're demeaned and diminished again by being told, just get over it. You're too sensitive. That's what family does. It's simply the way it is. So forgive and forget. Try as I might, and I'm still growing and trying to learn this. That's just so not me. Here's the thing. I find it unfair that I should be required to forgive injustices that have been heaped upon me, but my abusers have no accountability. Now, I told y'all I was feeling some kind of way, so just bear with me. And I do truly understand the rhetoric of forgiving for the sake of your psychological well-being. I do this on a daily basis because I honestly love my family. But for me, I think the sticking point is, and I'm sure for a lot of others as well, is why is there never accountability for those family members that are doing the hurting? I think that's why family conflicts are so hard to reconcile. There are way too many loopholes and get out of jail free cards given to all the wrong people. Now, in my family, I was always the one that, no matter what the altercation, had to apologize, even when I was in the right. This empowered my siblings and cousins to feel free to engage in acts of abuse and terrorism. And yes, I said terrorism. Let's be clear. Children are the meanest people on the planet when they put their minds to it. They can be diabolical. And yes, when you go after someone again and again and again, some call it bullying, I call it terrorism. I'm sorry to digress, but a lot of y'all know that y'all got little terrorists running around in your house. I'm sorry. Now, like I said, they engaged in acts of abuse and terrorism because they had no fear of repercussions from anyone. And that made me feel like the family scapegoat. Now, when I reached a particular level of adulthood and I spoke on the issues that were on my heart, I discovered something I had never considered before. When you're not held accountable, you don't have to remember, nor do you have to feel sorry for anything you've ever done. And that, for me, is the crux of family conflict. After all, who's going to fix something that they don't see is broken? Now, to say that there is an easy solution or a quick fix for these conflicts would be a bald-faced lie. You see, to resolve these conflicts, both sides have to agree that a conflict actually exists. And most family members revel in plausible deniability. They don't want to hear anything contrary to the beliefs they hold. But here's the good part. If you are blessed enough to have family members who will listen and acknowledge your feelings and your position, those are the family members that you work with and work toward resolution with. Mend your fences with them. Accept their complete humanity, the good and the bad, and love them for who they are. And now, as for those who continue to deny their accountability, time, distance, prayer, and self actualization will work that out for you. On a personal note, for the family members that see me as bitter and difficult and wallowing in the past, I keep them in my prayers. I still attend certain family functions. And quite frankly, when I've had enough, I leave. We may never reach a point of resolution. We may never get there. And that is a reality that must be realized and accepted. What else is there for you to do? After all, they're family. And that's really it for me today. If you can get together with someone who will listen to you and take what you're saying to heart and acknowledge how you feel, that's when you start to work toward resolution. But if they are still saying, you know what, you're just sensitive, you need to get over that. You've always been so touchy. Love them, pray for them. Distance will work that out for you. And that is all that I really have to say. Now, once again, all of you that sent me well wishes and prayed for me over the weekend when I took my lovely 2 falls, I appreciate you so very much. Thank you for the love that you sent to me. I was trying to answer everybody individually, but the onslaught of prayers and well wishes overcame me. I couldn't keep up. And I want to thank everybody. Oh my goodness, thank you guys so much. And on a brighter note, again, tomorrow, February 28th, there's going to be a summit, a telesummit, hosted by Vanessa Collins, entitled Real Talk About Real Love. I'm going to leave the web address so that you can register. There are going to be so many phenomenal women there and a lot of free gifts just for attending. Also, keep in mind, if you are a writer or you just happen to love books, if you are trying to get together with a publisher, believe me, the 4th annual Books and Brunch Gala is where you need to be. Hosted by author Daryl Harvey. Now, he is working to get authors and publishers together and readers. If you want new material to read, come down to the Books and Brunch Gala. It is worth your time. It is worth the price of admission. I'm going to leave everything in the feed so that you can come on and join us for both the Real Talk About Real Love Summit and the fourth annual Books and Brunch Gala. And yes, I know these are shameful plugs, but this is my episode. And really, it's going to be a great time. You will enjoy yourself. But that is my time. And I am so very glad to have spent my morning with you. For Facebook, I know this is going to be late, but hey, I will repost this for you guys in Facebook so that you can have the same information. But for right now, thank you for joining me. I love you to the moon and back. And I want you to do everything you can, everything within your power to live your best life. I'll see you next week. Bye bye, everybody.